Hello, it's 9 p.m. in RTD. It's time to English New Edition for tonight headlines. So we have the telephone conversation between the President of the Republic and the new Emir of the State of Kuwait. For the international scene, 10% of the world's infected population according to the World Health Organization. Welcome to our newsroom. President of the Republic Ismail Omar Guelleh expressed yesterday evening during the night of Monday to Tuesday in a telephone exchange his sad condolence to the new Emir of the State of Kuwait, Sheikh Nawaf Al Ahmed Al Jabir Al Sabah, whose brother and predecessor, the late Sabah Al Ahmed Al Jabir Al Sabah, passed away last Tuesday. During the phone call, the head of state reiterated his compassion and sympathy to Sheikh Nawaf Al Ahmed Al Jabir Al Sabah and expressed the hope that the sister nation of Kuwait will quickly overcome the ordeal of the death of its charismatic leader, the President of the Republic, who also relayed during this meeting the feelings of fraternity and friendship of the Djiboutian people toward the Kuwaiti people, wished success to the new Emir in the important missions of watching over the destiny of his countries and his people. He also took advantage of these exchanges to assure the new Emir of his availability and those of the government and the people of Djibouti to work to strengthen the special and exceptional ties that our country has with the sister nation of Kuwait in all sectors of activity, and this since our accession to the national sovereignty. Prime Minister Abdul Qadir Kamil Mohammed received this morning a farewell visit of Koji Yonetani, Ambassador of Japan, to the Republic of Djibouti. The ambassador was accredited to Djibouti since the late 2017, and this farewell visit marked the end of nearly 3 years of services of this diplomat on Djibouti soil. The outgoing ambassador of Japan has told the Prime Ministers that he came to say goodbyes and also to thank him for his constant availability, support, and friendship during his missions. The Japanese diplomat warmly thanked the people of Djibouti for the warm welcome and hospitality that has always been reserved for him in the countries during his tenure. In addition, Prime Minister and his host of the day reviewed several topics of common interest, including sustained effort to improve some basic social structures in the capital and the hinterlands. In addition, the Prime Minister praised the efforts of Ambassador Koji Yonetani for his outstanding work and the consolidations of bilateral relationship between the two long-standing friends. This Tuesday late morning, the Secretary of State for Youth and Sports, His Excellency Hassan Mohammed Kamil, received in his cabinet the Ambassador of Japan accredited to Djibouti, Mr. Koji Yonetani, accompanied by his advisors. After the customary greetings of welcomes, the two parties flew over the relations of cooperation and friendship that bind the two sister countries considered excellent. The Japanese diplomat and Secretary of State of Djibouti have discussed the progress of works and monitoring on the rehabilitations of community development centers in the capital. Excellency Koji Yonetani regret his departure midway through the rehabilitation project between the Japanese government and the State Secretary for Youth and Sports, reassuring wherever his advisors here present will take over. The Secretary of State and the senior Japanese diplomat expressed confidence that the malicious interference of the UN Ops company initially responsible for the implementations of the project do not in any way undermine in the collaboration of the Republic and the government of the Empire of the Rising Sun. The municipality of Balbala organized this morning's working meetings at the Rahma complex. The objective of this meeting is to make contact with the communal Anglais and the municipality of Balbala. The second point is to launch and to sensitize a new partnership between the district councils of two sensitive teams the collections of household waste and wastewater. The meeting was attended by the mayor of Djibouti, the president of municipality of Balbala, the local elected officials, the deputy, the member of parliament of the Balbala, and the different president of the council of Balbala. The working meetings is in the framework of fight against environmental insalubrity in the commune of Balbala. In his intervention, the president of Balbala thanked the mayor of Djibouti for presence. He also indicates that Balbala is a very important periphery, both in terms of number of inhabitants and surface area. We must act in concert to the manners to better develop it. For her part, the mayor of Djibouti City, Fatuma Awale, did not congratulate the new president of Balbala, and she also indicated that the work promises to be hard and crucial for the great periphery of Balbala. For the international scene, COVID-19, 10% of the world population infected, according to the World Health Organization. Approximately 780 million people may have been contaminated by COVID-19 in the world, a figure well above the current official figures of 35 million positive people. Coronavirus, which would have already infected 10% of the world population, is a wake-up call for the international community, said Monday the head of the World Health Organization, Tedros Ghebreyesus, at a special session of the executive board of the World Health Organization on the response to COVID-19. At this side, the World Health Directors of Health Emergencies, Michael Ryan, explained that about 10% of the world population could have been infected, about 780 million people, 20 times more than the official figures on Monday, according to data from the World Health Organization. And the Johns Hopkins University, 35 million people have tested positive worldwide since the beginning of the epidemic, according to Tedros Ghebreyesus. In the world, 10% concentrate 70% of all reported cases and deaths, and 3 countries contain half of them. The 3 countries most affected by COVID-19 pandemic are United States, 7.4 million cases, India, 6.6 million cases, and Brazil, 4.9 million cases. The UN chief condemns the escalations of violence in Nagorno-Karabakh. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres yesterday condemned it. The continued escalations of violence in the Nagorno-Karabakh conflict zone between Armenia and Azerbaijan. Despite repeated international calls for an immediate end to the fighting, his spokesman said, Guterres said he was very concerned about reports of an extension of hostility, including the targeting of populated areas. He reminded all parties of their obligations to protect civilians and their infrastructure under international humanitarian law, said spokesman Stefan Dujarric. Armenia and Azerbaijan have been loggerheads in the mountainous regions of Nagorno-Karabakh since in 1988. Peace talks have been held since 1994, when a ceasefire was agreed, but there have been occasional minor clashes. This is it for the news. Thanks for watching us. Have a good evening.